Good morning, everyone. My name is Mukesh Sharma. I am basically an aeronautical engineer, born and rise means in Chandigarh. I did my bachelor's from Punjab Engineering College. Joined in joined DRDO in 2006. Been working there in Bangalore for almost 12 years, and on the airborne radars. And I've been like mainly working in the design, quality assurance, as well as in the sourcing supply chain side. So towards the end of my journey in DRDO, I was like feeling like I would say too occupied in some, I would say, um, delays in the processes, and trying to like juggle around with all those bureaucracies and all. And even otherwise, I wanted to like get into the some managerial roles. And yeah, I mean, so then I wrote my GMAT twice over. The first one I got 700 and then 760. And After that, like I came to US. I applied to like 5 or 6 different schools, got offers from 2, Depot and UNC Keenan Flagler. Keenan Flagler actually gave me 75% tuition fee waiver, 100K. And I joined UNC, of course. I had a lot of like family burden and all that stuff, so that's why like I didn't want to like have an additional loan. So came to the US in 2018, and yeah, so last year I graduated. I joined a California-based electric vehicle commercial truck manufacturing company, XOS Trucks. We recently went public. I was in the I would say closing bell ceremony in New York, and I'm working there as I joined as a global supply manager. Again, means I did my MBA because in operations I joined this company as a global supply manager, but right now I'm working as a director of strategic sourcing for this company. As I mentioned, like I wrote my GMAT twice over. The first one I got like 700. It was in July 15th around. So I was pretty satisfied with the score, and spoke to my friends in the US, who like one of them already did an MBA, the other were like doing their PhDs. Um, so so one of my friends told that okay, 700 is a good score, but then you might get admissions, but not scholarships. And it's important that you have one before you take this big next step, right? So what I actually did, that actually made a big impact on my decision. So I started preparing again, and in a span of like 1 month, August 15th was my next. So July 15th, my first attempt. August 15th, because then you also have to like take care of those admission dates, right? The application dates. So in a span of like 1 month, I like went through like all the EduShastra notes, EduShastra, whatever the tests were there. That was like mainly on, and it was common for all. Like I would say, like for verbal quant and IR, I was very strong on quant because basically I'm an engineer. But so I got like verbal 51 in my like final 760, but on quant it was like 49. Sorry, verbal it's 49. And then so that's the whole thing. So one thing I want to like share here is like when I was writing my first GMAT, this could be like very um, maybe like it'll be good to understand like how I actually like came up with that 760. So during my exam, I I realized that I had to like read those questions. Like some of the questions I had to read twice over. That actually took a lot of time. And towards the end of the exam, or the period, I didn't have enough time, and there were like a couple of questions that I had to like leave. So that actually has an impact. So everyone knows that. So what I did was, of course, I selected. I didn't want to like get those negative score, but then eventually, like my overall score got impacted because of that. Though that initial, I said like I spent a lot of time on the questions itself. So I came out like, of course, when I started preparing for the next round, I would say one of course, like I gave a lot of tests, I did a lot of practice for those difficult level questions, but then also I focused on meditation. So I spent like for those entire 1 month, I like just YouTube, Google. Of course, like I had taken a lot of like art of living meditation courses, and I'm not saying like everyone go out and start taking those, but there are a lot of like open videos you can find on YouTube and other places. So just try to like see if you think that while in during the practice test, if you think like you are not able to like focus on the questions in one attempt, you're not able to understand what exactly is required, what actually is asked. So please focus on your meditation or your concentration. That is very much important. Next time, exactly that happened. So I whatever I practiced in terms of like those practice exams and my meditation, it actually like bore fruits. So I was able to like quickly grasp the gist of the question and go to the options. I didn't have to like go back, do any such other thing. That's the whole reason like I could actually like score that much. So these are like couple of things like that I think should be shared.